Hello, everyone. Welcome to Get Well with Mel. And listen, y'all, I am so excited today. We have such a very special episode today. So, listen, here, you might can't see it in studio, but I actually have a very special guest. I have Miss Jessica Winston, and we are going to talk all about how to rebrand, aggressively rebrand your life and your business. And of course, we do have some very special announcements today on today's show, right? Isn't that right, Jessica?
It is. We got some good stuff. I'm
We got
excited.
some amazing things coming, you all. First things first, we have well, they're secrets, they're surprises. But if you've been watching, okay, you all know that I came out with my first single, right? Yes,
You
her
did.
along, period. Okay, so we're gonna be debuting that at the end. And just something very special that I have planned for you all that's coming up, okay? And so, as you all can see, we're in studio today, coming at you live straight out of Durham,
Period.
North Carolina, period. So, as you come in, just go ahead and tell me hello, okay? Tell me hello. I see my chat family, you all are coming in, all right? So, listen, let's get it started today. Let's see here. Y'all, I'm working with a teleprompter today. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I get it all in. And of course, listen, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen today. It's not connected.
Let's see.
It's not working with me, y'all. I do not know. So,
I
we
think
gonna
I see
get
the
this.
issue.
Okay. All right. Now, here we go. It is going. It is going. It is going. So, listen, you all, today's series launches something very, very important to me, something very dear to my heart. It is called the Her All Along series. Okay. And I'm going to tell you all my story of kind of like how I came to be. Okay. How I become this Melissa D. Hall that you all see today. And we're going to be having this series because you all, again, I got something special coming up that I'm going to tell you about later. But this series, Her All Along, this series is all about women finally realizing who they are, right? Like, you have been powerful this whole time, but you might just not move like it, all right? And one thing about becoming your best self, that person you're supposed to be, right? You don't accidentally become that. You have to pursue that aggressively, right? And I have a saying, and my saying is that only dead fish go with the flow. So whether you want a new body, whether you want a new career, whether you want, let's say, to relocate, whether you want a new house, whatever it is you want, in this day and age, nothing will be given to you. You have to go after it aggressively. Isn't that right, Jessica?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and so I know I got my insurance friends on here, and I spoke about how, we are going to talk about how you can get leads online, which is so important, okay? If you are in the insurance industry and you got my message and you saw my video, let me know in the chat, okay? Because this is the thing, and one thing I know for sure, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to post online, period, so that you can get some sales. So if you watch this episode, by the end of it, you will know exactly what you're doing online to get sales. But one thing I know for sure is that your business matches your life. Okay?
Yes.
Drop it in the chat. Your business matches your life. So if your life isn't together, your business isn't together. Okay? And I feel like I have the perfect person. Okay? The very perfect person to help us do both. Okay? All right, let's see here. Y'all, I'm trying to make sure I stay on script. My little teleprompter, y'all. It's look, thank God for technical help.
I know that's right. In
Yes.
studio.
In studio technical
It
help.
makes a difference.
It does make a difference. Let's see. Alrighty. So listen, in the chat, tell me, where are you all located at? Where are you all coming in from? All right, I see we got some people here from Maryland. Okay, shout out to Maryland. We got some people here from DC. Shout out to DC. Okay, I see you all there. I love it. Okay. All righty. Okay, there we go. I see you on YouTube. Shout out. Who is that on YouTube? Who is that? Who's that, Jessica, on YouTube?
Oh, okay, good. I was like,
Yeah, help me out.
girl. Okay, they coming from Arkansas. This
Shout out to Arkansas.
Pam Clark
Okay.
on YouTube.
All right, great. I love that. I love that. Shout out to Pam Clark in Arkansas. All righty. So listen, you all, like I said, so I have brought someone I trust to you all, someone I respect, which I think is important, someone who I know tells the truth, okay? Even when you don't ask for it.
Facts.
Facts, that's you, okay? Right? I have Miss Jessica Winston, Brand Strategist. Jessica is based right here in North Carolina, and she brings a strategic eye and a marketing background to the world of branding. She calls herself the queen of unsolicited advice, okay? But it's good advice, all right? And she is, okay, honestly, because if Jessica sees one thing that could make your life easier, your brand clearer, and your money cleaner, okay, she's going to tell you. And after years of people saying, Jess, I did what you said and it worked, okay? And this I know for sure. On this one, I can testify for this one. She went from running her mouth to running a successful business. Jessica, welcome to Get Well With Mel.
Thank you.
You are
it feels
so
good to be here.
Listen, what an intro.
Right?
What an intro. When I was
feel famous.
You feel famous? Listen, when I was reading your bio, okay, I was like, she said this, but I'm like, this is totally you. Yeah, this is
me.
It's you. It's you. Jessica's always calling me with great ideas. And just to let y'all know, she helped me work on this show. Yes, she did. She helped
I did a little support, support.
She was supporting in the background. And I think, like, I love that because she has two sides of the story. Like, she can do front end and she can also do back end, which I think is important. So she was helping me get everything together. So, Jessica, would you say if your life is chaotic, your business will be too?
Absolutely. They work hand in hand. And also, too, to add, it definitely starts with you because your brand, it's especially service-based entrepreneurs, it could only be and go as high as you see yourself.
I believe that. I believe that.
So it works hand in hand.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does work hand in hand.
It does.
So let's keep it going here. Okay. All right, because we gonna get into it.
I was about to say, let's get into it.
All right, we have to get into it because we have to talk about your life and your business, right? And first thing, y'all, before we get that business together, we're going to get our lives together, all right? So let's keep it going around here. So what I kind of wanted to start off with, you all, was telling y'all my story, okay? I'm going to tell y'all my story. I've never told it on this show before. And first of all, we got a special guest. We got a loyal viewer.
I was about to say, you want to look?
Yeah, Jamel. And who's that? Is that Christopher Royster?
Royster, maybe, Buff.
Yeah, boy for us. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris. Okay, well, let's keep rolling the tape here. All right. So I believe that it is moments in your life, okay, when you have to answer the call of your destiny. Really. And sometimes to discover it, you have to hit a brick wall. And you got to make a choice, all right? And I've kind of run into that twice in my life where I've had to, I call it answering a call, okay? The first time, y'all, is when I left Maryland in 2015, alrighty? And I've never really gave the details of this into now, but it's just so important because I know that this story is going to encourage someone out there, okay? So I left Maryland in 2015, okay? As you all can see, I left everything in my apartment and I just moved to North Carolina. Yes, I felt like I was living in the Truman Show. Do you know about the Truman Show? All right, shout out to out there if you know about the Truman Show. And it was just like the same day over and over. Okay, I had a job going nowhere, working at the bank. Okay, my man at the time, I'm going to just say he was cheating on me with a girl who lived upstairs.
Oh, God.
Yes, girl, and y'all, it was crazy. She
pearls
like,
to clutch.
girl, she came in my job and told me her sister, cousin, girl, yes. So it was just it. I just couldn't take it, and you know, I knew I wanted better for myself. I knew that I could be better for myself. But the friends and the people around me at the time, they only wanted me to be the version that they were comfortable with. If you all know what I mean.
know about that.
You know about that? Yes. It was just like I knew I was better than the things I had done. Okay? I knew I was better than that, and I just wanted to just restart. I just wanted to grow, and I just really felt trapped, you know? Listen, if anybody out there is feeling me, let me know in the comments if you know exactly what I mean, okay? So, one day when I hit that brick wall, y'all, I went and I Googled safest places to live in America, okay? Yeah, because I was living in Baltimore. And, okay. I mean, it's real out there. So I was living in Baltimore, and I just needed a change. So I found out about Cary, North Carolina, which is considered one of the safest places in America. I thought it would be a place, something different, something not as busy, to de-stress. So I literally drove to North Carolina.
Wow.
With my blue Volkswagen CC, and I took a job at Walmart. Okay. And now people always ask me, they say, why did you leave everything in your apartment? Well, the thing is that I wanted to take my furniture, but I found out that I had bed bugs. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, I had bed bugs. So, you know, I was just like, this is God saying to me, okay, I want you to leave everything.
Literally.
Literally. And it's like I had my dream furniture. Like I had this bed I had been looking at ever since I was a little girl. I got my couch custom built by Lazy Boy. Like
I was about to say, a lot of people don't know you put together a house.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
I can imagine.
Did I show you? You've never been to my house before.
No, I've seen like on the
people-
side you put together a house.
Listen, I did. And you know what? That all came about. Like God was just so in that too. But yes, like I really, I had a custom couch, everything. So to not be able to take my stuff and literally move in my car to a place that I had never been, like it was just, that's just how bad it was. Like it was just a brick wall. I just needed a change. Okay. So anyway, I come down here to North Carolina. I built a call center. Like I said, first I started working at Walmart because it's a process. Okay.
It is.
I built a call center. Again, I hit 6 figures. Okay. Hold on 1 second, sir. Okay. We got the teleprompter, roll it back a little bit, but, all right. So I hit 6 figures, built the call center, had the staff, you know, doing my television commercials, all the things.
Yes.
All the things. And you know, so y'all listen, we dealing with a teleprompter today. Okay, so I have a producer on the side here. I'm not usually doing that, I just usually talk freehand, so just bear with me. Okay. So if you could back it up just a little bit. Okay, thank you. So anyway, hit the brick wall. I hit the second brick wall in 2023. Even though to everyone it was going great. And this is something I've never talked about before, what happened in 2023
Let me get some water.
and how I got here. Yes, I'm giving y'all the tea in my life. So anyway, even though I had everything, making tons of money, you know, I was in a tumultuous relationship again, and it was with somebody we worked together. And even though things looked great on the outside, I still felt very trapped. Okay. And when I say trapped, it wasn't just him. It's just that like I wanted freedom. Alrighty. You know, as a business owner, and let me know in the chat if you understand this, but as a business owner, I got to a point where I just wanted to take care of myself. Because when you're a business owner, you sacrifice, right? You sacrifice for everyone. We take care of everyone. Like everyone gets paid before you.
Lord
right?
Jesus.
You got to be a therapist because sometimes people miss work. You got to empathize with that.
Yes.
You know, it was like every time I would leave or at least try to take a vacation, something
Maybe
would
another fire.
Girl, you know, like you all understand, like every time I would take a vacation, it's like somebody would leave, somebody would quit, somebody would get hurt. Like it's just, I mean, you know, Jessica, her husband runs a barbershop.
Yes.
So she understands what I'm talking about. And if you understand what I'm talking about in the chat, let me know. And it was just like, I was making the money, but I was just stressed. Okay. I was just super stressed. I was just not happy. And I remember like it was my birthday and I said, you know what? I said, you know, I'm in my mid-30s. I can't keep imagining my life like this. You know, I looked in the mirror. I didn't even know who I was. I had gained like 50 pounds. Yes. Okay. And if you all been following, you know I've. So anyway, so what I did, of course, me and that young man are no longer together. Praise him, okay? Praise him, okay? You know, wish you the best. Sure, he's watching, okay? So did that, you know, I sold the majority of my business, started traveling, dropped the 50 pounds, and I literally got my happy back, you know? And that decision unlocked something in me, right? It gave me permission for me to pursue something that I wanted to for years. Because this is the thing, you all. A lot of you all have dreams that you all cannot pursue because something is holding you back. For me, it was my circumstances, right? It was my staff, my responsibilities, right? It was those things, right? My financial obligations,
Right, exactly.
Everything, right? But when I got rid of that, it allowed me, again, to have a life to travel. That's when I started getting the media opportunities with TEDx, right? I went viral we got like over 5 million views online, right? And so this is one of the deals that I got when I was doing my 90 days to become a talk show host.
Yes.
Yeah, so one of the deals I got, y'all, Google actually contacted me, right? Because that Medicare video went viral and they wanted to license it for their top moments of 2025.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
That's not small. You can't blow past that.
I know, right? That's a big deal, right? That's a really big deal.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. Listen, y'all. So those are the types of things that happen once I kind of started walking in my true identity. I ended up on the world news. You know, I'm one of the nation's leading voices in healthcare.
Yes.
Period. Okay. Just everything. And things just keep happening and happening and happening because I moved into my true identity. And, you know, a lot of things happen to me that I can say that you cannot buy. And that's how you know it's real. You know, because there are opportunities and rooms that you cannot buy your way into. Right? They have to align with your identity.
Very true.
And that's what I was able to do. And again, you all can too. All right. Listen, we got some comments. Check out what do the comments say, Torrance?
Me too.
What they say? Read them to me, Jessica.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Okay, so first one, someone, of course, just says hello. We know that was Christopher. And then it says hi, stress, because
Who's
I
that?
think that was Melody. That's on Facebook.
Melody?
And
Okay.
she says hi, stress, probably commenting around all of your obligations. Because people don't see they were blessings, but blessings can be heavy sometimes.
Blessings are
especially
heavy.
in family. Yes. There's another person that says congratulations. This is a life insurance person. It is on Facebook.
Okay.
I see Kat Rennie.
Yes,
Is what I'm
thank
looking
you.
at.
Thank you,
And then
Kat.
Melody again says congratulations, and that's on Facebook too.
Oh, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Yes, like I'm telling y'all, it's just miracles have happened.
not working. So what I want you to do is I'm going to take that.
1 second, y'all.
I'm going to get you to prompt it. All right.
Okay.
Script. I'm not sure what's happening.
Okay. It's not rolling anymore?
Stop.
Y'all. Oh, hold on. Somebody else's. What else did they say?
Let's see. Somebody said topic. Okay, this is Keyshawn Alexander. This is somebody as well on Facebook, and I'm assuming topic is her giving you maybe some snaps. Like, okay, I like this topic.
You like this topic? Thank
This
you.
topic.
I love it. I got all my insurance buddies. I appreciate y'all coming out. Yeah, we're getting it in. So, because you know, those of you all have been following me, I actually disappeared for a few years, okay? Like a year, just to really like get myself together. And sometimes you all have to take a step back to take a step up.
Very true.
Can we agree?
That's true.
We have to take a step back to take a step up. What did someone say?
Tanda, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
It's Miss Harrell.
Mhm.
Facebook as well. She just says hello. Keyshawn says, I'm sorry, I'm driving. But that's okay, girl. Keep watching.
Okay. All right. So, next up, y'all, what I want to do, I want to talk about the process of changing your life because this is a process. Okay, it is. And what I want to talk about here are the 3 steps to change your life so you can step into your true identity. All right. So if you haven't been taking notes this whole time, now is the time for you to take notes. Okay. So, number 1, of course, you're going to write down your goals. Everybody's going to write down their goals, but you just don't stop at writing down your goals. Right, Jessica?
Right.
You can't stop there. What you need to do is write down 3 obstacles that will stop you from reaching those goals. Okay. Whether it is a mindset, negative self-talk, a relationship, childcare, fear. Okay. So somebody want to put a goal in the chat and we'll work through it. But I can tell you mine. Let's talk about weight loss. Okay. Weight loss. Because I lost 50 pounds. So I know all about it. All righty. So weight loss. That's my goal. I want to lose 30 pounds. All right. Well, what would stop me from losing the weight? Number 1, a busy schedule.
That's something people don't think about, but that's so
Yeah,
true.
a busy schedule. Sometimes you got a lot of obligations. Okay. Number 2, it would be maybe figuring out what to eat
Yeah.
because I don't cook. Okay. Number 3, the third thing that might is because I don't have a support system.
Very
Okay?
true.
You have kids. You got to figure out what they want to eat as well. Okay. Those are all obstacles. And the reason why you have to write down the obstacles stopping you is because sometimes plan A doesn't work.
Okay. Need a couple tries.
Yeah, plan A doesn't work. Plan B might not work. But plan C could work. And if you get caught up in just, oh, plan A didn't work and you quit, which a lot of people do, and you don't have a game plan, right? It's just like having a GPS to get you to a destination. If Route A has a lot of traffic, guess what? It reroutes you to Route B. If Route B, has an accident, it reroutes you to Route C, and then you get there. Okay? And that's what you have to look at your goals. Next, step 2. Now this is the biggest one for me. Y'all, you have to get comfortable with being seen doing.
That's good.
Yes.
That could also mean being seen messing up.
Yes. They talk about living out loud. So many people who here in the chat, let
That's
me
really
know,
good.
even if it's a replay, right? Who here has ever heard do things in secret until you make it? Write that in the chat if that's what you heard. We got some comments. What are they saying?
The last one says imposter syndrome. This is going to be Miss Harrell again.
Yeah.
She's on Facebook. She said it definitely had her in a chokehold.
Yes, imposter syndrome. Absolutely. And so being seen doing, let me talk about that. So you have to get comfortable with adjusting in real time. Okay. Most people hate that. You want to hide until it's perfect. Okay. But sometimes growth happens in public. Sometimes L's happen in public too. Okay. Y'all heard my story. It was people watching, everyone here has people who are going to be witness to their lives, witness to your stories. Like think of your parents, think of your children, right? Think of your brothers and sisters. They're all witnesses to your lives. They've seen you at different stages. Now on social media too, right? People are witnesses to your lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially social media.
Absolutely, but you have to get comfortable with that. You all even see me doing a nationwide talk show host in 90 days. Everything wasn't together. But one thing that I can tell you all is that I met some of the best people in the world during this. It's so many people who just helped me. Shout out to Keith Perrin at FUBU. Shout out to Mr. Willie Jolly, right? And all the other folks. So many people helped me because they knew that I was trying to achieve something and they wanted to be part of the journey.
People are agreeing. They're like, okay, yes, I'm comfortable.
Yes, who's that?
I'm not comfortable. Living Out Loud. I want to say Rosalind Jones. This is on
Yeah.
YouTube.
On
guys.
YouTube?
She
Okay, shout out
also
with
says
Rosalind.
that, yes, I want to hide until I'm perfect. Perfection
Yeah.
can hold you back.
Perfection does hold people back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, perfection does. And like Nike said, sometimes you just gotta do it. All right. So let me know y'all like what I'm talking about. Okay. And this is the third thing. All righty. And this is where the therapy comes in. Okay. Shout out to therapy. Honor your inner man. Let's talk about that. You have to honor your inner man. And I think out of everything here, this has set me free. Okay. Because this is your thing. Your inner man is your need for respect. That is your inner man, your need for respect. Because you ever hear people talk about a deal and or you might do a deal with a person and in a deal you feel resentment because you feel like you might have gotten taken advantage of. And the reason why you feel that way is because you're not honoring your inner man. That need for respect. Okay? Like when I do a deal with a person, I'm like, it's not a good deal unless we both win.
Right.
I'm not here to take advantage of a person, right?
Right.
So listen, let me give you all another example of this, right? Let's say, you might get into an argument with a spouse, right? You might, or they may tell you to do something, or they did something to you that upset you, and you don't let them know. Okay. Well, guess what? You start to feel some type of way about that, right?
You do.
You
It
do.
can be hidden until it's not so much anymore.
And that's when you blow up.
Right.
And that's when you blow up because you're not honoring the inner man. And I feel like for myself, this was big for me. And maybe some of you all out here watching it can understand when you grow up in environments that could be hostile, right? Where, especially, if you grew up in a hood, you know what I mean? Certain things you might say could end up in a fight. Okay. Just very explosive things. That right there kind of makes you not want to say anything because you're walking on eggshells, right? You just kind of want to be able to live. You're just trying to survive.
Right.
Right. Another thing too is that, sometimes, and I could say this for myself, you might not know how to express yourself. Some people don't have the words to express their feelings.
That's true.
That's why
That's
they
true.
fight. You know what I mean? Like in certain environments, in the hood.
Very true.
Yeah. People don't know how to say, well, you mean I feel a little indifferent. That really, could we work through this? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really have the words to express themselves. They don't have the language.
Right.
Or they're afraid to say anything. And so it causes resentment. You feel, in a sense, slighted. You feel disrespected. And then the next thing you know, guess what? You blew up.
Right.
And the problem's a lot bigger than it could have been.
For sure.
Yes. And you still don't know what to say, to even calm that down. So it all...
It's just a cycle. It keeps going over and over and over.
It is. It's a cycle. And that's why I say honoring your inner man is the number one thing. You have to honor your inner man. So like with me now, you all, like if I don't like something, I speak up. And I think I know I'm so effective at it now because I can still maintain the relationship later.
That's a good key indicator.
Yeah, that's a good key indicator because the old Melissa, once I finished telling you, because I'll just let it flow, no tact, I knew that, hey, we weren't going to be friends later. You know what I mean? And now I have the tools, right? I where, hey, we can still be cool later. I don't have that resentment.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You
Right.
can communicate better. So those three things, right? Honoring your inner man, right? Getting what you need, getting that respect that you need so you can stand tall. Because it's about you too. Okay? Number 2, getting comfortable being seen doing. Do not hide anymore. Okay? And number 1, write down your goals and 3 obstacles. Let's go right now to the comments. What are the comments saying? I feel like we
Last
missed.
comment was Miss Terrell, and I believe she was coming from Facebook. Oh, there's
Okay.
another one. Facebook, she just said same. She completely agrees and gives you some love there. There is somebody else Rosalind, love it. Honor my inner man. I think that was a really relatable for a lot of us.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
we don't think about that
Yeah, you
until
can,
it's too late.
Until it's too late. Because guess what? If you're doing a deal, if you're doing business, if you're in a relationship, right? Everybody needs something.
All the time.
Everybody needs something. Everyone has an angle. You just do. You just do. Everyone needs something. Okay, and you have to make sure you get what you need. And they got to make sure they get what they need
Right.
too.
Absolutely.
And that's where communication comes in. That's true intimacy. Period. And you can say that and be respectful, right? And you all can have a discussion. And I will say this too. A lot of times, this honoring your inner man, being able to speak up, being able to communicate, it avoids so much drama, so much confusion, because now you are really getting perspective on where the other person is coming from, which I think 98% of the arguments and misunderstandings in this world, the misunderstandings,
Hands down.
yeah, happen because we don't
Clarity.
have perspective. Somebody just left a comment, and then I got something very special to tell you.
They did say that they are loving the getting comfortable scene doing.
Who said that?
This is a YouTube again. It's a business name, the Insurance Sales Queen. But she
Okay.
loves
Shout out
that
to
idea.
Mary. Thank
Being
you,
seen
Mary.
doing.
Yes, being seen doing. And Mary, she is doing it, y'all. Listen, messing up, failing. They talk about failing forward, messing up, all that. That is all part of the process.
It is, and there's no shame in it.
And it's no shame in it. People are so afraid to change. Okay? And I want you to get out of that. Do you hear me? I want you to get out of that. It is okay if you change. In 2026, listen, we are not playing. Okay? We are not playing in 2026. It is now or never. In 2025, I think it's already changed in 2025.
Yeah.
Like this year in 2025, let me know in the chat if you agree that we saw a lot of people get serious.
So many. There is a theme actually on TikTok. One of my homegirls uses it a lot. And she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But she says it's a strict program over here. Strict. A strict program. We're changing for the better.
Yes.
Lives, businesses, all of it.
Yes, absolutely. Because we saw, especially with the pandemic, then 2025 with all the chaos going on, you either going to get with it or get left behind and become a victim of capitalism. Yeah. So you all, I told y'all at the beginning that I had a very special announcement today. Okay, let's put an announcement in the chat, because listen, you need to pause what you're doing and listen in, get close, because we are doing something big around here. All right. So we are hosting our first Her All Along rooftop vision board brunch.
Yes.
Rooftop. Okay. Rooftop vision board brunch 2026. I'm going to help you all, step into the fullness of the person that you are meant to be. Get the life and get the business you want. And Jessica, right here, she is actually going to be one of the speakers.
I'll be there.
Okay. And then we also have Jennifer. She's going to help you get the relationship you want.
Yes.
Jennifer Mason. Shout out to her. Okay. It's going to be amazing, y'all. And it's going to be January 24th. Okay. Now, this is not just a brunch. This is not just a vision board party. This is a decision-making room, okay? Decisions will be made here, all right, on how the rest of your life is going to look, okay? We're going after it. We're going to have some high-level networking. We're going to have, of course, unlimited mimosas and brunch, okay? Yes. So we're going to be feeling great. You're going to learn how to get the body you want in the new year. If you plan on losing weight this year, let me know in the comments.
I would comment, but I'm just
Okay.
going to throw my hand up.
All
'cause
right.
Yes.
Listen, if you want to lose weight, we're going to help you
Yes,
lose weight
sir.
this year.
Tired of sucking in.
Okay, we're going to have somebody there to help you do that. I'm going to talk about that. Okay? Also, too, we're going to help you get the relationship you want. All right? Listen, you in a relationship now? You want it to get better?
Right.
You want a new one? All right, this is going to be the room for you. Because let me tell you, relationships, they start with you. You get the relationship that you are, right? So we're going to talk about that. All right. Also, too, I'm going to teach y'all how to become a household name. Okay.
Love that.
We're going to talk about how to become a household name, how I got the TED Talks, how I get on the TV, okay? How the clients remember me, all that. I'm going to be giving it in there, all right? How to get those social media clicks. We're going to talk about what you should post daily, all righty? And, of course, we're going to get a brand, build a brand that you will get daily sales, okay? You're going to receive the 2026 Get the Life You Want workbook. And yes, rooftop, because elevation matters. Elevation matters. The scenery matters. Now, if you are not in Raleigh, that's good. It's all right. Guess what? We are going to have a virtual version as well. All right. So if you just go to www.melissadhall.com/events. Okay, you could click right there. And I actually have a discount. You don't have to use the code. The code is live, but don't worry about it. I've already just discounted it for you. Usually the tickets are like $97 for the in-person and $59.99 for the virtual, but I have severely discounted them for you all for 48 hours. So you all can go right now and get your ticket. This event will sell out. There is limited seating, but it is so important that in 2026 that you step into the woman, the person that you are meant to be. Okay? We're going to change your life and we're going to change your business.
Yes, we will.
Period. And I'm hiring the best people who've already done it. All right? We're going to answer everything. Let's check out. Okay, y'all see the flyer? It's beautiful. And if anybody who knows about my parties, okay, check out the comments. Let me check out the comments. If anybody here knows about my parties, first of all, I know how to party. I know how to throw a party. My parties are top tier. They're beautiful. I do not skimp on anything. Okay, so this is it. And like I said, the venue, secret venue in Raleigh. Okay, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a time.
It's going to be a time.
It's going to be a time.
A life-changing time.
A life-changing time. So go ahead and get those early bird tickets. Go to melissadhall.com/events. Go right now and let me know in the chat when you go ahead and get one. Who's going to be first? All right. So while we're doing that, let's move on. All right. So next up, we're going to go to the business side of things.
Okay.
Okay. While they're going ahead and doing that. So Jessica here to transition us in. When it comes to business, tell us, right? I know you have like 5 principles.
I do. I have a framework.
Okay. A framework.
Yes.
Because let me just say this. Before I tell you all like what's supposed to get sales, you all need to know what actually you all should have in place when those people come to you, when they come to your profile, when they come to your website. You got to have some things in place. And so, Jessica, let's talk about the 5 things you need.
Absolutely. So I call them the 5 drivers of success. And I do that specifically because what does a driver do, right? And you can drop it in the comments. You don't have to, we're cool, we're friends tonight. So when you think about a driver is responsible for taking you somewhere. And in your business, at least with me, in my businesses, the main destination or where I want these drivers to always take me is to success. Now, I understand that looks different for so many of us, right? Success to you and success to me may look totally different. But at the end of the day, that is the destination. So you have 5 drivers that are responsible for getting you there. The first one is awareness. So brand awareness is number 1. People need to know who you are. Period. Right? It makes sense. The second one is emotional connection. You need to make sure that you connect with them on a deeper level because you have so many people vying and trying to get your attention, trying to sell you something. Even if it's for your betterment, it's still so much and so many people. So you need to make sure you connect with them on a deeper level. And then number 3 is going to be differentiation. You need to make sure you're different. You need to make sure you are able to properly explain your difference so people can catch on and carry that. So what do we have now? Awareness, emotional connection, differentiation. There's another one. That credibility and trust. How did I forget that one?
Yes.
People have to be able to trust you. And then last but not least it's motivation to purchase. So
Okay.
those are the 5.
So you said that, and he's going to show the 5 on the screen because you kind of went a little fast.
Oh, I'm
there.
sorry.
It's okay.
We
It's
can
okay.
back up. Let's back up.
It's okay. And we'll take some questions from
So brand awareness, I think the first one.
Okay, so brand awareness. How does a person like build brand awareness?
Sure. So the first thing they have to do is know within themselves who they are, what they do, and why people should care.
Okay.
So that's what I tell people to start with. Who are you? What do you do? And why in the world should people care in the first place? So brand awareness, in order to show that, you have to first be that or do that or have that to share. And once you build that, then you can start sharing it. And that simply means you repeat that message in the most creative ways, the most times as you can.
Okay. So emotional connection.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Emotional connection. It really has to do with messaging. And you build that when you build branding.
Okay.
Branding happens in 5 stages. We don't even have to talk about that. But the stage people start in and get...
You're going to talk about it at the brunch,
we are,
right?
We are. Oh, for sure.
Okay. All right.
The stage people start and get stuck in is the design stage. The logos and the fonts and the pretty stuff.
They can get
right?
stuck, definitely stuck there.
I mean, baby, you had a different logo. I mean, you change your logo 3 times a week.
Yes.
Enough is enough. Now, with brand messaging, that's exactly where you will start beginning to build that emotional connection. And it starts with that message. And you don't know that yet until you really know your audience. So many of us are just wanting to find those small demographics, how much they make, what the skin tone is.
So what would be a demographic that you think is beneficial? That's
Yeah.
not basic.
Yes, a beneficial, not basic demographic. I tell people to start saying, okay, we need to look at what they fear most.
Okay.
Because who cares about their age or their zip code? We need to figure out how we can best serve them. And a lot of times we do that by figuring out what they want, but also what they don't.
Okay. All right. And then you also said something about, companies are usually working in 3 of those at one time.
For sure. Out of the 5,
Out of the 5,
your favorite brands.
walk me through that. How can a company work in 3 of those at one time?
Yeah, for sure. And so again, 5 success drivers: awareness, credibility and trust, differentiation, motivation to purchase, and last but not least, the emotional connection. Sorry, I forget we have a screen, y'all.
It's okay.
So out of those 5, your favorite brands are working within 1 to 3 of those at any given time. They're in a circle. So I call it staying in the circle of success.
So give me, I guess, maybe a piece of advertising or something that's working in those 3. Like, give me
absolutely.
some.
So let's talk about Fenty.
Yes,
Right? That's
I
on a
love
lot
Fenty.
of people's Christmas list.
I changed.
Yeah, you like
Yes.
Fenty too?
Yes, I have their foundation on.
Oh,
I'll let you girl,
period.
Rihanna.
Rihanna, come on now. Brand advertisement. And so with Rihanna, if you notice, her girls, and I say her girls, but the models for her brand, they are not what society would deem as perfect. So I remember one of her favorite lipsticks. This woman had she had a gap. And it was beautiful on her skin tone. You're fine. It's beautiful on her skin tone. So she highlights real relatable stories. So that's emotional connection.
Okay.
That's also credibility.
Yes,
I don't have
'cause
to
she's on
change. She
different-
can look like me. So Rihanna focuses specifically on enhancing what you already have instead of completely covering it up, which most makeup
I
brands
like that.
do.
I like
so
that.
yeah. So and it's constant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got a big.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yes. Come on. Can you
okay.
put that on the screen? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, she says, as a one, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't know if they can still hear me, but as a woman of color, is there not a struggle to be successful? It seems like a lot of people put us in a box and not expect us to be assertive, intelligent, and powerful. Black women, or black people, up north, don't struggle to make it in business because the door of opportunity is open. But it seems forbidden for black women here to
Who's
reach
that?
levels of power.
Who's that?
This is Dorothy Arden,
Okay.
Ardeen,
Ardeen.
being assertive and confident.
Okay.
Yeah, we can both see that. The beginning, as a
Okay.
woman of color, is it not bad?
I can say
Sorry,
that, and
I can't really
you know
speak
what?
my
No
way. I
problem.
can't
So if
believe
you
it.
all didn't hear that, she just talked about how, as a woman of color, it's harder for you to make it in the South. The people are not receptive as they are up north, and I love this because Jessica is from Durham,
Durham, 919.
okay, North Carolina, and I'm from DC, Maryland. Culture totally different.
Totally.
Who should go first on this?
No, baby, this your show.
All right, Dorothy, you ain't lying. You are not lying. It is. I mean, in the South, and that is why I'm doing this event, this women's empowerment event, because that's what it is. Because I will say this, in the North, it is very matriarchal, especially in African American society, African American household. It's very matriarchal. I never had went to a church that said they did not have a woman preacher. They didn't believe in that until I came here. I never saw young people get married under the age of 30 until I came here. Yes, because of the expectations. And definitely business, they're not used to women being in charge here and all the things. And it is depressing. It makes you disempowered. Like, I've been empowered my whole life, but living here can be very disempowering for a woman. And I'm just going to keep it real. How do you overcome that, though? Let's talk about that, because regardless of the circumstances, you know, you still have to rise above them.
Yeah, if you want to do anything, if you want to go forward.
Right. And honestly, you got to, number one, love the people who love you. That's number one. Love the people who love you. Number two, right? You might have to expand to different areas. Okay. Like, I'm just going to be transparent on this. Like, here in Raleigh, here in this area, in some things, I'm not embraced because I am a woman, because I am not going to let you run all over me. It just is what it is. But that is why I expand. My business is nationwide. I turned that, I stepped on a step stool. What did they stepping on your enemies? You know what I mean? When you let your enemies be your footstool. You know what I mean? They don't want to embrace you. That's fine. Figure out a way to expand beyond your borders, right? So, hey, you didn't want to let me in the senior center down the road? Okay, no problem. Guess what? I'm in the senior center in Virginia, Maryland, DC, South Carolina. You know, it just expanded me. Florida. I'm nationwide now, right? You have to find a way to expand, because you cannot change people's minds, period. You cannot change their minds. I cannot change nobody's mind about me.
You can't.
You can't.
But you can change your own mind.
And that's it.
That's where it starts. Because for me, I feel a little different. Now, Dorothy, I'm not going to come for your experience. I appreciate you sharing it, but I get excited, and maybe because this is where I'm from.
Yes.
So maybe I don't know any different. But what I do know is when I drive down that road in 919 Durham, North Carolina, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought he was telling me I can't hear you. When I drive down that road off of Roxborough, when I pass my old hood in Dearborn, where the pizza delivery man would stop delivering pizza because he would get robbed so much, it excites me.
Okay.
I can drive down Roxborough Road right now and see people selling everything from flowers to box springs and mattresses.
Okay.
So it's the hustle, it's the drive that, baby, if you want to make it, all you got to do is get up and show up. So it is my favorite thing to do. Like, you know how people drive around and, look at homes, and I drive around and pay attention to the streets.
You pay attention to the
What?
streets.
If you want a bouquet or a graffiti T-shirt, you can find it on Roxborough Road, and it just it ignites a fire in me. There's so many good things that have come from here. And I know you're not saying there isn't, but there's so many good things that come from here, and I take that. I don't even look at who won't let me in. I don't look at that. I don't, because I'm building something that has my own doors, my own locks, my own key.
Okay.
So. Not that you're not. Again, I don't want to negate your experience, because I can understand, especially coming from different areas, you may feel different. For me, I don't feel like that's not my.
And especially, I mean, you live here
all of my life.
Yeah,
right?
you live here, so it's. I will say this.
So it's different.
Yeah, since you live here, it is different. It is definitely a little bit gatekeep here, coming from a different area.
can accept that.
That is true. Like if you didn't go to North Carolina Central in this area, forget it.
Oh, I didn't go to college at all.
Yeah, but
I'm speaking at college campuses.
but you're from here. And you're good at your job, but you're also from here.
I can see
and
that.
I can say this to you all. When you get to a certain level, they can't help it.
What they gonna do?
They cannot help it. Like it's industry conferences out here in insurance that I haven't been asked to speak at, right? But guess what?
Which is crazy because out of all the people.
Which is crazy. Guess what? But their conferences are lacking. You get what I'm saying? It's eventually they'll come around. You know what I'm saying?
will.
God bless them.
And then the price will
you
be
know,
too
and
high.
the price got to go up. You know what I mean? You stay friendly. You know what I mean?
You
Stay
do.
friendly. But at the end of the day, you're so good. You get what I'm saying? Like no one can talk about social media. Nobody can talk about Medicare and not mention Melissa D. Hall. It's just the truth. No matter where you're at. Okay, let me know. You cannot mention Medicare. You cannot mention social media and not mention me. I come up online everywhere. You cannot ignore it. And that's the thing. Like, you're going to have excellence in whatever you do. Like, again, it's always going to be some haters, okay? But you have to have excellence in what you do so you could be so good they cannot ignore you.
Absolutely.
All right? And that's also, too, where, having that confidence, walking in your purpose.
Yes.
Walking in your purpose, period. All right, any other questions?
I think somebody just simply said, they got to pay to speak. Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk about the pay to play game, or is that another
That's
show?
That's another episode.
Okay.
That's another episode. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that if it gets you in front of the right folks.
I heard somebody say something one time is that you have to take engagements in this case or experiences based, of course, like you said, on who's willing you want to win. And everything may not be monetary. So in the event you have to pay to speak in front of the right people in the specific rooms, or you work an event for free, or you speak for free, you should always find a way to get paid. If you're an author, speak for free and make sure they buy some books. Whatever. There's multiple ways for that.
And I mean, and just off of it too, and that's part of the whole elevation, right? You're going to have to pay for access out here. Everybody knows, yes, about going viral, all the things, right? So let me just tell y'all, yes, I went viral online, okay? And that's what people see. Oh, she went viral online. All she did was post a video. She didn't pay anybody. Nah, y'all, I hired a YouTube coach. At the beginning of this year, I hired a YouTube coach and was in a YouTube program, okay, where I learned about videos. Okay, you have to invest in yourself. So that's part of the elevation, because guess what? If you didn't have to pay anybody, if you didn't need access to anyone, you would be doing it where you are right now,
Right.
with the people you know. So sometimes you got to pay. And I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so let's talk about social media. Let's get to that. Put social media in the comments. And listen, let me know if you're loving this. Make sure I want to see y'all at the Vision Board Brunch, okay? I want to see y'all there, whether it's virtual or online. Go to melissadhall.com/events, okay? Because you all are coming to see me. We're going to sell out. It's going to be great. Yeah, it's right there. It's going to be on a rooftop in Raleigh, North Carolina, January 24th, 2026, okay? And it's at a secret location. It's going to be amazing. You all do not need a code to put in on checkout because it's already discounted. All right. So go to melissadhall.com/events. I am doing an early bird right now. Okay. I'm only doing it for 48 hours. So make sure you're there. And we're going to have some like top level people. You all going to get access to my network because it's some heavy hitters that are going to be there. Period. All right. So let's talk about what to post on social media, the rules, okay? This is how everybody knows me online. Number one, social media, you must be social, okay? Social media, you must be social. I'm so happy this is on the screen, all right? If all you post is Medicare, if all you're posting is real estate or your products, people will tune out. People will tune out, right? They unfortunately do not come on Facebook to learn about insurance. They go to Google for that. And it sends them to YouTube. And most of you all out there are not doing YouTube videos and stuff. You're still trying to figure out Facebook and Instagram, right? So that's that. My rule for this, okay, and you all are more than welcome to ask me questions in the comments, is this. post 2 personal and then 1 business. 2 personal and 1 business. So personal, it might not be with you, quote unquote, dancing, right? You might not be a singer. Okay. But what it could be is maybe a picture of you in front of an ice cream shop that you love, that's local in town. And then people giving their opinions. Okay. It could be, right, maybe you, your granddaughter just graduated from kindergarten, and you want to post that. You have to let people in your life just a little bit. And that is more critical than ever with AI out here. Everybody is so scared. I don't know about you all, but let me know in the chat. Like when a new person requests me on Facebook, I literally go to their page and see when it was created, because that will let me know if they're AI or not. I don't know if anybody else does that. Like I'm like looking, like I'm searching to see if this is a real person or not. What are the comments saying?
They say we have a natural chemistry.
Yes.
Somebody said I'm from New York, born and raised, and she reached her greatest success in North Carolina. That's what I'm saying.
I love it. I love it.
Come
I'm
on.
definitely I'm definitely successful here for sure. It's a different pace. Every place y'all go, it has a different pace. And for me being up north, I definitely feel like I move faster here. Yeah, I move faster than the pace of this place. So I work faster. I'm just used to things going faster, which is amazing because I'll go like this. But also when you work with the locals, you got to make sure that your pace matches theirs because they work on a different pace. And if you want that congruency,
and that's big in business too.
Yeah,
you got to figure out how your audience hears.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Somebody
and what
else
their
said
pace is.
something.
Yeah, they did say that you have to have a personal and or business page to post on.
Post on your personal page. Post on your personal page.
And as a service-based entrepreneur, you are your brand. You are your
Period.
business. So
Period. As a
people need to see that.
Yeah, people definitely do need to see that. As a service-based entrepreneur, you are
are the business.
You are the business. So you need to post on your personal page. And the reason too, you all, is that Facebook is a pay-for-play platform. It is. And so you could post something on your business page and not a lot of people are going to see it. Two people. Two people. Right,
folks.
right, because they want you to pay for ads. And one thing is this, if you're in financial services, you're in Medicare, all that, they give you a hard time about doing ads as well, because it's very life insurance. Anytime you're making some type of claim about health, money, anything like that, they give you a hard time. Even a little bit of real estate. So health and wellness, all of those things. So you definitely have to post from your personal page, and that's where you're going to get the greatest reach. They're not expecting you to pay. All right. So second, number 2. Okay. Oh, 6:30. Okay. Number 2, you all. All right. What you want to do is pick a person, not a topic. Okay. You want to pick a person, not a topic. And let's talk about that. A lot of times you all will want to explain something to a person, right? So let's say, again, I'll do insurance because I know I got a lot of insurance people on here. And if you have a different business, you want to drop it in the chat, go ahead and put it down, right? So a lot of times you all will go ahead and you might put something in, explain to a person what a deductible is, right? Or a PPO versus an HMO. They get that everywhere. And people really do not respond well to industry jargon. A lot of times that's talking above their head, right? So with that said, you want to think about a person, just one person in your mind. So let's say you are thinking about this person could be my customer. It could be a woman who is a widow. She lives in a senior apartment building. She still drives. She doesn't really talk to many people there. She has a part-time job at a daycare that kind of keeps her busy. She helps out with her grandkids. And usually on the weekends, she's busy with her friends who are local, and she goes to church and she prepares for the next day, Okay. Well, you got a person in your mind, right? Great. So if you go online and say, okay, I want to tell you what a premium and a deductible is, she's not going to tune into that. But if you say, hey there, if you are a person over 65 who's working a part-time job and really doesn't have time to learn about Medicare and how you can save money on your doctor's visits, I got something for you. Let me break this down for you in 90 seconds.
Yeah, that's a really good reframe. And then
Yeah.
also what I would say, the thing you're talking about that they should be looking for is called a buyer persona.
Yes, I like that. Buyer
So we create
persona.
those. So if you have questions about them or you want somebody to create them, let me know.
Yes.
But look it up too, a buyer persona, so that way they can put that person in their head on paper and speak to them.
Absolutely. A buyer persona. You want to think about just one person. I know sometimes we try to generalize and say, well, they're all on a fixed income, or I'm talking to somebody 65 and older. No, y'all. Think about one person. When I did that ad talking about social media, I thought about one person. One person. And what I will say is this. To get that one person, go find a senior and talk to them. Ask them, how do you feel about Medicare? Right? How do you feel about Medicare? What do you want to know about Medicare? Write down what they say, because you're going to use what they say word from word, right? So if they say, oh, well, Medicare, you mean the red, white, and blue card? Well, guess what? In your advertisements or when you're talking on social, don't call it Medicare no more. Be like, do you have a red, white, and blue card? Talk how they talk. We have a person in office now, regardless, I'm not here for political opinions, but guess what? He spoke like the voters. He knew who he was talking to. And you have to speak how the person is talking to. And guess what? What will happen when you speak to that one person, other people who are just like them will gravitate to you all. Let me ask you, those of you who are in the chat, let me know if you're an insurance person and you saw the advertisement for this. You saw where I was talking about it. Tell me if you thought I was speaking to you. Let me know if you thought I was speaking to you when I was talking about hiring a virtual assistant, when I was talking about what to post, being frustrated. Let me know. And what I want to tell you all is I spoke to one agent and used what we talked about, some of her same words.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. You know who you are. Okay. And I did it. Somebody, they're coming through. Was they saying yes?
Yep.
Yeah. I spoke to one agent. And that's what you all have to do. Whoever your customer is or could be customer, just go and speak to them, have a conversation, and use what they say. And so the final thing, okay, and then y'all, when we finish this, we're going to have a couple questions. I'm going to debut my song, Her All Along, to you all. Okay, we're going to have fun. Shout out to it, fun. All right. So last thing, number 3, call to action. Your call to action. Your call to action, what I have found has worked the best, and this has evolved, right, is to have them comment a word. Comment a word, comment an emoji, right? Even if your website is on the advertisement, you put it in there, right? You put it in your text or whatever, however you do it. If you have them comment a word and you say it, not just write in text, comment this word, like say it in your video, right? They will do it, okay? Because the thing is, when you ask people, well, go to my website, www.melissadhall.com/events, right? It's kind of hard when people are trying to do everything else. But y'all go to that website, okay? Y'all go to that website. So they don't, but especially, dealing with a certain demographic, people are on a go, right? People are on a go, and they probably want to still stay on that platform. They probably want your link now, and then later they'll come back to it, right? So have them comment, like I had y'all comment brand, right? Have them comment, help, okay? If y'all go through my posts, y'all see people have commented help, right? They're more likely to do that right quick than trying to type out a whole address, right? Hey, come on, tell me, y'all, if I'm talking good here. Let me know in the comments if you like what I'm saying, because this is really how you, and also too, let me say this, when you get them to type in a comment, okay, it actually boosts your engagement. So more people just like them actually sees the post. Because what will happen is that, let's say you have Miss Brenda, she comments on the post, one of her friends will say, hey, Facebook will tell her, hey, your friend Miss Brenda is just commented on this post. It'll show what she just commented. And Facebook, with their algorithm, of course, because they want to keep people on, right? Or even Instagram, or even LinkedIn. Even LinkedIn, they send emails and they say, hey, your friends are commenting on this post. Check it out. They send you like these actual emails. So you could have somebody drop a comment on your post for more information, just saying the word help, right? Saying the word house, saying the word part C, whatever the word is that you choose, make it very short, 5 letters or less, okay? Or even an emoji, okay? The social media platform will pick it up and push out your content to people just like them. That's all you have to do. So moving forward, you will do that. And what I will tell you is this. Another secret that I do to get people to actually contact me is that when I'm using that word, whatever the word is, I don't wait until the end of the whole video or whatever for them to know what the word is. I put it up. I do text and I put it up top, like within the first 3 seconds, because most people are doing things in the first 3 seconds, right? So I always have captions below. You want to always have captions. Always have captions on your videos, okay? Because most people are doing things on silent anyway. They're scrolling on silent. Just think about what y'all do. Y'all scroll on silent. So always have captions on your videos. And up top, you put what the word is. Comment help if you need it. They'll put it together as you go. All right, what did the comment say?
They just are agreeing with you. He just put one up there about AI videos. Do you think of making AI videos
Who's
of
that
yourself?
right there?
Ooh, let me read it. Melody Bundy,
AI videos of myself. I know people do it. I haven't really gotten into that. Okay. Go next. I do believe, this is my thing. Before you make AI videos, get good at making videos yourself first. Because there is a lot of scripting that goes into videos that make people buy. And we're going to go over that at the Vision Board Brunch. Like what to say, how to hook people in to make them buy. This internet game is a totally different animal. And y'all, I don't go viral. I don't get business just by happenstance. Everything I say is perfectly crafted. I invest like $30,000 a year in this stuff. Okay. It's a whole nother beast. Like I literally, and some of y'all saw, like Jessica, she can tell you, like I made 5 figures in an hour. Like we saw that online this year. I made 5 figures in 1 hour. Some of y'all saw. And it is perfectly crafted. So make sure y'all go to melissadhall.com/events. Okay. So what do you think, Jessica? You have anything to add?
I don't know. I think you are wrapping it up great. And I know we really want to hear the song. The people are waiting.
Y'all want to hear the song Her All Along? All right. So let's just recap. Because this is how you all are going to get these posts. And I want y'all to inbox me. What somebody say?
Oh, do you teach agents how to create videos?
Yeah, I do. I'll teach you how to create a video. Come to the Vision Board Brunch. Okay, go ahead and get that ticket. All right. We're going to go over that. I'm going to teach y'all how to get sales daily. I'm going to teach y'all what to do. Okay, that's what this is about. And I've never taught this stuff like online. Like to work with me one-on-one is $4.99 an hour. Okay, because like making videos and stuff, like that's my bread and butter. It really is. Like that's my bread and butter. Like, and that's not stuff like I give away freely, but I will for this event because I want y'all to win in 2026 and video is everything. And some of y'all are doing it so wrong. Some of y'all are so boring. Like, listen, especially my insurance agents, like it is so like
Not
insurance is
boring.
boring. Nah, seriously, y'all are like boring. Insurance is so boring. It is. It's a boring subject. You're not boring, but the subject is boring. You know what I mean? It is. And then it's like, you don't feel comfortable anyway being on there. You know what I mean? And you don't know what to say. So it's Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And then it's been reduced to these low resolution flyers, and we got to change that.
Oh, low resolution
brunch.
flyers. Go ahead and get. We gonna
the
change
ticket.
that. Listen, go get my branding course. Go get my branding course for that. It's only $49. Yeah, no more low resolution. We in 4K. Alrighty. So that's that. melissadhall.com/events. Okay. Again, I have a special code. Well, actually, I'm sorry. You don't need a code. I just discounted it for you. Alrighty. Usually it's 97 for in person and 49 for the web, but I have discounted it. All right. So just go ahead. Okay. And that's honestly, that's very inexpensive. You have unlimited mimosas, unlimited brunch. You're going to, for my people online, we having something special just for y'all. Y'all not just going to be online and that's it. No. We're going to be together.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to have, definitely. Y'all see, it's beautiful. So I'm telling y'all, we're going to get some information. I'm giving y'all things like we're going to go over how to make the videos. We're going to go over deeper into social media. We're going to go over the branding, right? Not just the fluff that they give you so you could buy another course. Okay. That's not what we're going to do. Now, I am going to have something for you deeper. Okay. I just am. But in honor of this being my first in-person event, like I'm going to give it to you. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you my all. I'm gonna give you what you need to do and say in your videos. Mm-hmm. And like I take people straight to the top. Like agents who work with me are in the media now. They are on TV. Like if you're out there, whether you're an insurance agent, real estate agent, whatever, if you want to get in the media, okay, you want to do the TED Talks, you want to do the commercials, you want to do those things, you need to be there. You need to be there. Pay the $97 or whatever it is now whenever you see this. If you want to be on the media in 2026, you need to go ahead and get it because I'm going to tell you, doing those TED Talks, being on television, all the things, being on the radio, everything, that pays me dividends. Like that's how I'm able to get these spots because for me, I get a lot of earned media now. So it's two types of media. Okay. And then we're going to wrap this up because I know we kind of running over, but it's two types of media that you all can get. Okay. You have paid media and you have earned media. Paid media are your commercials. Paid media are those lifestyle segments that are like 3 minutes, right? You all are spending thousands of dollars and people aren't calling you. All right. Paid media are those radio commercials that aren't working. I have when people call my phone, I have a 40% closing rate, which is unheard of in media. Yeah, it's crazy because you all are not saying what you need to trigger folks. So we're going to be talking about that, like how to trigger people. Okay. Trigger people on social media. So earned media is what you saw me do on the TED Talk. Earned media is what you saw me do on the World News and the Afro Network and all those things. That's earned media, right? You cannot pay to get those opportunities. You get those things by your expertise. Okay. That's earned media. You get them by building your profile. And let me tell you, they don't want just like beginners for that. Like you might have to start off with some paid media and some other things, right? Because they don't just want beginners. And you have to build your portfolio, right? And so, and I'm kind of giving y'all some stuff right now, which is okay, right? But you actually have to earn it, you know? And so we're going to talk about that. What did they say? Somebody said something.
Oh, put the code back up, but you don't need
it. Is no code. It is no code. It's no code. You just go and pay because it's already discounted. From the 97, it's lower. Whatever you want. From the 45, it's lower. So just go ahead. And it's like I said, by Saturday, I'm like getting rid of it because it's too low. Okay, we having food, everything. All righty. So, all right, y'all. Listen, we about to go ahead. I'm about to preview my song, Her All Along, you know. So listen, I just want to close this with something personal on how I got here, right? So I wrote this song, you all, when I thought I reached the end of my life. Yeah, I thought I reached the end of my life. Like when I did the whole 90-day challenge and it did not work out how I thought. Yes, y'all, I had a real moment. And I could not see what was next for me.
Really?
I could not see what was next for me. I could not see because I knew I was going to be a talk show host and that was it. And then during that journey, I found out so much other stuff about how things work.
Exactly.
And I needed that journey, but I did not know what else there would be for me. And that's a whole nother episode. I'm not going to get into it here. And so when I was wallowing, guy, he spoke to me and he said, Melissa, do the brunch, host the women. And I know it was God because I'm like really good on being on the internet and I'm fine with that. And he was like, host the women. And then I was just like, I don't know about that. This whole women's empowerment thing. I'm like, I don't, but I remember like somebody told me, they were like, if you did a women's movement, it'd be very powerful. So I just thought about it. And I think about a lot of the women I come in contact with in the insurance industry and everything. And a lot of it is about their confidence. They're trying to reclaim something. My gift is that I can see the potential in people. Like I see the best version. It's a gift and a curse because I like see the best version of yourself. Like in anybody I meet, I see the best version of them. And so the more I thought about it, the more it was like, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to be doing. The time is now. I have self-actualized and I need to help other people doing it. That is my next step. And only God could do that. And so I kept hearing this melody. Like, so do you all know the song Him All Along by Gunna?
I know you told me. I ain't know, but I know the people know.
Yes,
The people know.
Y'all know that song Him All Along by Gunna. So I kept listening to it and I started hearing her all along. What they saying over there? What they say? What's the comment saying right quick?
Yeah.
Here you go. Hit show.
Oh, they said they were sorry to hear about that, but glory be to God. That's right. We're continuing to evolve.
Continuing to evolve. Go ahead. And say.
They hadn't heard it.
And what somebody else say?
I said no, they hadn't heard it. What's this one say?
Love you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So I kept hearing. So he has a song called Him All Along, right? And so I was like, Him All Along. And then something was just like Her All Along. I was like, Her All Along. And, and I thought about it more and more and I just couldn't get it out of him because so many of us downplay ourselves. Okay. And I know me, I downplay myself because I know what it took to get here. You know what I'm saying? I know what it took to get here. And when you're in the thick of it, you don't think about it. And so, I had a woman over this past year, and I'll end it with this story. So I had a woman over this past year. You know who you are. Okay. Who she was supposed to be my manager. And girl, she told me that I wasn't worth it.
Wasn't worth what?
Yeah, right? She said I wasn't worth it. Period. When they were supposed to be doing some things for me, right? She told me I wasn't worth it and she lied about it. And because, I confronted it. And it's like I give my all to folks, my career, anything I do. And the accolades speak for themselves. The production speaks for itself. And when she said that, like, I snapped, like something in me just snapped. And I think at that time I found my own self-worth. You know what I mean? And sometimes it takes hitting those walls over and over again, you know what I mean, to really find yourself. And I'm like, one of my things that has kept me throughout all my life, y'all, is that regardless of what somebody says about me. I know who I am. You could call me the dirtiest dog in the world, but I'm going to still say, hey, that's not true. I'm the prettiest girl in the world. Nothing that a person says about me sticks to me, period. And so many of you all are letting names and things and curses that people put on you stick to you. Okay. So this song is for every woman who's been underestimated. Let it be your morning affirmation. Play it for your daughters. Let it reset your identity in Christ Jesus. Okay. And tag me in your videos.
Amen.
All right. So hashtag Her All Along. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And we're going to go ahead and get with it.
All right.
All righty. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes. I love it. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all like this beat? Turn on the comments. Period. I was her all along, I just ain't see it. God put that crown on my head, I had to believe it. They tried to doubt me, but I defeated. Walking in purpose, the devil I beat him. Leveling up my goal, I achieved it. Walking the room, all the energy shifting. You like it? They did my best. You got it, the building, I love it. Now I know worth, and I'm done with the limiting. I was her all along, I was her all along, yes. I was her all along, I was her all along. I was her all along, I was her all along. Who's joining me January 24th?
Her all along, I was her all along.
Verse 2.
You play small, now I'm taking up space. That on my thoughts, now it's peace my brain. Haters gon' talk, but I'm covered in grace.
God turn my pain.
It's a loud accolade. That bad breakup, they thought that was the end of my story. Drop that dead weight, now I'm moving His glory.
He's still fat.
I'm showing up strong,
Brand with the flex.
elevate daily, and I do the rest. Stepping on fear
With the hear the word.
no longer shrinking. I'm bold, that's the word. When storms
Get
get
some
hard,
hashtags, her all along.
Yes.
now blessings pour down
Now
like
they
they
waiting
waiting
their
their
turn.
turn.
Come on.
I was her all along,
I
I
was
just
her all
ain't see it. God put that crown on my head, I had to believe it. They try to doubt me, but I defeated.
Bam.
Walking in
Purpose. The devil, I beat him.
leveling up my goal, I achieve it. Walk in a room, all energy shifting. Faith in my veins, yeah, God did the building. Now I know worth, and I'm done with the limited. I was her all along, I was her all along.
Let me know in the comments, y'all feeling it? I was her all along. What's up,
I
Jessica?
was her all along, I was her all
Along. Jessica, you her all along? Was you her all along?
along.
Believe in yourself out here.
Because if you don't, who will? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
That was good.
That was good. Yes. I love it. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. Y'all share it out. Put it on your videos.
We know what you're walking out to then for the brunch.
Okay, period. At the brunch, yes. Live performance. We getting turned at the brunch. So play it for your daughters. Play it for yourself. When you need a reminder who you are, period. 2026, we're not letting nobody downplay us. All right, y'all. So go ahead. Okay, what are they saying in the chat?
Love it. I was her all along.
who-
Somebody said, say it for the people in the back. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay. I love it. I love that y'all I love it. You got to put yourself out there. Okay. Y'all see me. If y'all didn't like the song, guess what? Y'all witnessing a journey. Isn't that what it's about? Y'all are
exactly
seeing
what it's
me. Y'all witnessing a journey. That's it. So I want y'all to be brave. I want to see y'all January 24th, melissadhall.com/events. Shout out to Miss J. Winston here.
Thank you.
For coming, giving us our expertise. We look forward to seeing you on January 24th. Make sure y'all go follow her at j.winstonco.
Yes.
No.
Almost. jwinston.co.
jwinston.co.
Yes.
Also, she has a Tuesday night training that she does. Gives out free training every Tuesday night. How can they go ahead and access that?
Sure. So it's free teaching Tuesdays. It's master classes specifically every Tuesday for free. jwinston.co/links is where you can find it. You can register for it, and I'll see you Tuesday.
Yes, y'all. Come. All right. See y'all then. Let's bounce out. I was her all along. 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 Long. That's right, y'all. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Let me know who's coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you. From Winston. Yes, I love it. I love you too. I was her all along. I just can't see it. What? God put that crown on my head. I had to believe it. Walking in purpose. The devil, I beat him.